Welcome back to the Midnight Who Show! And tonight I'm going to be reviewing Vengeance on Varos, a Sixth Doctor adventure. I really enjoy this story. It's a really great commentary on reality television, as this planet televises violence. And of course, with Doctor Who, budgets, they don't have every single person on the planet watching these events. They mostly instead focus on one couple. And I really do enjoy their inclusion. We get to see two people with very kind of different views, it seems, and how they're reacting to things. And I really did enjoy how each side had their own voting panel, and kind of how they actually had different viewpoints on what was happening. I really enjoyed the character of Syl. They're so evil, and they're a great addition to the Doctor Who universe. And I really wish we got more stories with them in the classic era as it came to an end, because they're a great part of it. And I just like all their movements and their mannerisms. It's a highlight of the story. I really will say I did enjoy the Sixth Doctor in this story. You know, this is early on. They definitely don't have a great personality. You know, them and Perry just don't really get along. But I will say, they have some really good moments in this story. And I will say, you know, if you're not a huge fan of the Sixth Doctor, I think the story you'll at least enjoy a lot of the commentary on reality television. There's a lot of great moments in it. And I really enjoy the cliffhanger for episode 1. That was so good, as the governor's just like, and cut, as the Doctor is succumbing to these hallucinations that they really are in this desert. And I really enjoy the guest characters that the Doctor meets as they kind of are trying to stop what is happening. And we also get to see the governor, who is definitely succumbing to that maybe what they're doing is not quite right. And I really like the greater evil person that comes later on in the story. They're so much more evil, and they're willing to basically do a lot more violence in it. But overall, I do really enjoy Vengeance on Varos. I think it's a really great story that has a good commentary to it. And, you know, it's really interesting watching the story now, because I know a lot of, you know, the whole Doctor Who's becoming too violent in the 80s. And, you know, a lot of people are upset by that. But it's really interesting to me, though, this story doesn't really push things. Yes, there are some darker moments, you know, like the acid and the, you know, basically the voting of harming the governor. You know, there's those moments. And of course, the Doctor succumbing to those hallucinations. So, yeah, it pushes things, but I don't think it goes too far. But it's really interesting, a story commentary on violence and the reaction that happened from it. What do you all think of this story? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.